Alright, I think we're ready to go. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, here, let me turn the light on. Ah! Let there be light. Hello, hello, Luna. Luna. She's being very talkative. But hello, how are people doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Turn the music down a little bit for me, too. Oh, looks like Selden's here. Oh, I really should update the intro. Ooh. A lot of those are really old sets of dice. Well, she's just been yelling for the past, like, 3 minutes or so. I think she wants me to follow her. Hello. Hello. She's down on the floor down here. Well, I can't see her. Oh, well. I do think she just wants me to come, follow her around the house while she screams, though. That is one of her favorite activities. Yeah. I'm glad you like the intro, though. I really should, I've been meaning to add an intro to my other setup in my craft space, because I don't think I have a slideshow there at the moment. I really should update that. The problem is, so, weird random problem that I have, is that, oh, why have I got all sorts of, I've got all sorts of random things here. One of the problems that I have is that for Streamlabs tries to save my, like, stream settings, so, like, the formatting and stuff. But the problem with that is that when I change computers, it tries to keep the same formatting, which means that it scrambles everything, and I don't know how to turn that off, so that it stops trying to give me the same, like, scenes, the same setup on both. It's a mess. I don't know how to fix it, though. But it's a pain in the butt. But I should get like a slideshow set up to match this slideshow with all of the different things, because that'd be good. And maybe update this one. All right, hello again, Luna. Now she's here to help. So we're gonna ink some stuff today. You gonna help us ink some stuff, Luna? You here to help? I've got a bunch of D20s. I've got a bunch of Patreon D20s that I'm slowly catching up on. I'll show you all of them. I mean, to be fair, if you get it figured out, let me know, because I really don't know how to keep them separate. So, we've got these ones we made a while back. Ooh. They're very orange and yellow. They also have glow-in-the-dark glitter in them, which is quite fun. I feel like the camera's washing them out, honestly. The orange is really bright on these. I'm thinking maybe a yellow ink for these. But I'm open to suggestions on all of these. So if you guys have ideas for colors for the numbers, let me know. But I was thinking maybe just a bright yellow on these. I think it would stand out enough. This is light enough that we'd be able to see it. Helps if I put it. Let me angle the camera back down. I think we'd be able to see it. I've got our Witch's Brew liquid core D20s. So they've got a purple liquid core with our our green. And again, that green's washed out. It's bright green in real life. And I was thinking I might go opposites. So I'm thinking green numbers for most of it, except for on the one side where I was going to do purple. Just go opposites. Because I don't know what else I would do for that. And then I've got these ones, which I thought I had one more of these, but I guess not. It's fine. I only really need 6, but I've been doing extra ones so that I can keep one, but it's okay if I don't have one of these, it's fine. I think someone maybe suggested pink for these in a live stream at one point. And so I pulled out the pink. I'm thinking for the dark side, for the black side. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to focus. Everyone wants to focus up close. Come on. Come on, camera. You can do it, camera. Oh, there we go. But I'm thinking pink for the dark side and white for the cyan side. That's kind of what I'm picturing. So I think that would really pop. And the sparkles in here have a lot of, like, purple and stuff in it. There's a lot of green and blue, but there's also kind of like a purple shine to them. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. So I feel like that pink would pull that out a little bit, which would be nice. I've also got a couple of just random dice here. I grabbed this really pale blue. I was thinking for this one. And then this one may be white. I don't know. I'm not really sure what color I want to do this one. Gold feels like it might blend in too much. So I'm open to suggestions on that for sure. Maybe we start with one of these. Do you want to start with these? Maybe we start with just the plain yellow ones. Yeah, these are ones that'll probably end up in my shop at some point. I have a few things that I've gotten done that I really should put in the shop. I have a whole set of Vampire the Masquerade dice that I should put in there. And also, I think I took photos of them all. I really should put some of those up in the custom Vampire the Masquerade dice listing that I have. Okay. So, do we want to start? Let's just start with these. I'm going to set these, I think, on the floor, out of my way. Ugh. Didn't need that white paint anyways. I'll just drop that, you know. Okay. Here's the thing, though. These are Patreon dice, so I do need to film at least some of this. Because I do make shorts of all of the Patreon D20s. If you ever want to see all of the making of the Patreon dice, that's where to find that stuff is my YouTube shorts. Or on my Patreon. Oh, I had an idea, by the way. Speaking of Patreon. So I've been trying to, not necessarily successfully, but I'm working on it. Trying to do more like behind the scenes stuff on Patreon. So I did my first ever like behind the scenes video on like the making of for my 5,000 subscribers special, whatever you want to call it. These are so pretty in person. All right. Oh, the camera really doesn't. There we go. That's actually closer. The camera really doesn't know what to do with this color. This is so bold. I think it's finally found it. Let me get this camera set up. But partially just because I know I enjoy, like, I like behind the scenes stuff. I like knowing how stuff's made. Maybe it's just because I like making stuff, but you know, so like I think knowing how film and stuff works is cool. All right. But what I was gonna say is, actually, wait, was I posting behind the scenes? I'm trying to remember if I posted the behind the scenes video on Patreon at the $1 tier or the $5 tier. I really can't remember. Let's get one of these inked while I talk. But because at the moment, what I have is this microphone. Oh, let me know if I mess up the sound. I'm gonna scoot you guys over the microphone over a little bit. What was I saying? Oh, so at the moment I have like a members on the YouTube channel, and it really doesn't get you much. You can sign up to be a member on the channel, and all it really does is give you access to see videos early, which you also get on Patreon. Barring a few specific videos. Sometimes I will post them on YouTube first, but for the most part, patrons and members get to see videos about a week early. And then, and that's at the $5 tier on here. Let me switch you over so you guys can all see. It'd be nice if everyone had a good view of what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's good. But yeah, it's on the $5 tier on my Patreon. And so I set the membership cost on on the YouTube members as around $5 as well. Ooh, what is that? Oh. Why does it sound like something's disconnecting and connecting? Luna, are you doing something over there? the yellow will be nice. It's actually standing out quite well. I'm gonna turn this off real quick and get it out of my way because it's in my way. Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff! Okay. We'll bring that back once I start moving down the dice more. But, I think the behind the scenes, so you get early access at the $5 channel on my Patreon, plus, you know, behind the scenes stuff and things. I was debating whether I should bring the, membership cost on my YouTube channel down, because you don't really get as much stuff with the YouTube membership. Luna, what are you grabbing? What do you have? I hope it's not my puzzle pieces. But let me remember here. I'm trying to remember, what did I post that? Let me look real quick. Okay, so I have it set so that all tiers can, okay. Anyways, so the like behind the scenes stuff I set just as at the $1 tier on my Patreon, but it's blocked with the membership thing on YouTube at the $5 tier because that's the only tier I have. So I was debating if I should either add another tier on here that gives you access to behind the scenes like bonus videos, or just lower the cost of the membership on my YouTube channel, maybe to like $2 or something. I think that's maybe the lowest I can go, actually. Since you're not getting as much as you would be on Patreon anyways. And then just make it so that, you know, you get bonus videos and early access to videos for like $2 on YouTube. Not that it would really affect many people. But I don't know. It feels a bit like, I don't know if I'm shooting myself in the foot or not doing that. Or if it would be just better for everyone involved. Oh, just a second here. Make this a little bit shorter. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. To be fair, I've been saying since I started a Patreon that I wish I was posting better stuff on Patreon. I still don't feel like I am the best at, oh, it helps if I actually start that. Helps if I actually, you know, record instead of just turning on the camera. There we go. Definitely blends in a little bit more on this side, but it really doesn't blend in much. The yellow pops quite well. I am that person that, like, doesn't necessarily pay for YouTube memberships or subscribe to people on Patreon, so I'm not maybe the best judge of... It's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, I feel like it's interesting that, like, I don't really watch a lot of live streams. I'll watch, like... I'll watch, like, playbacks of live streams after they've happened, but I don't watch a lot of just, like, live streams. I don't really follow too many people on Patreon. But that's the model I'm going with. It's a little bit weird. We're gonna do this one die, we're gonna filming this one die, and then we'll worry about doing the rest so that you guys can see it a little bit better. Any more yellow paint? You watch very few live streams. I mean, you show up to my live streams. There is something to be said about smaller live streams, though. I don't know if that was... I don't know if you could comprehend that. There's something to be said about smaller live streams, like with fewer people. It does feel more like just chatting with, you know, chatting with friends and stuff, which I feel like live streams are a very social thing. That's how I view them. Which is part of the reason, I guess, that I don't watch a lot of live streams live. Because I feel like I have to interact with people. And I feel, you know, you can't really pause things in a live stream. And usually if I'm watching stuff on a, you know, off to the side while I'm working on things, because I'm always working on things. Okay, great. Set this aside for now, because we're just gonna ink the rest of these dice. Yeah, I think the yellow's nice. Yeah, I like that. We'll do this so you guys can see now. And this is something I like about... You have to like the content, if that makes sense. You like crafty streams like this. Nick Zametti and Positive Couple. Oh yeah, they make cool stuff too. I didn't realize that they live stream though. That's fair though. I do feel like live streams often are a little bit more for, I mean, obviously some people are very good at, there's kind of two different kinds of live streamers, I think. I think there's people for whom live streams are their main thing. And then there's people for whom live streams are kind of, oh, okay. Live streams a lot more than they do. But there's people who, like, live streams are their main thing, and then there's people like me, where live streams are more of an excuse to get more tedious work done for larger projects. Or, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm doing stuff on live stream that's like, oh, I need to get this done at some point. And the tedium of sitting here for 2 hours and inking dice is might as well live stream it, I guess. It wouldn't make a good video. Just sitting here and inking dice for 2 hours. Oh, it's fun, yeah. I mean, that's why I started live streaming. I started live streaming because I wanted to, it was during the pandemic. I wanted to be able to, like, chat with people while working on art projects. I was in the middle of taking a studio art class when the quarantine happened. So, you know, I went from meeting up, like, once a week with a small group of people where we were, you know, all painting together. And then didn't have the studio art class anymore and was sad. So it was very much, like, just a way to interact with people. So we could all work on art projects at the same time. This is the knitting, the proverbial knitting circle, as it were. Not that I knit. But maybe other people are while watching it. Why do you always insist on making the most noise when I'm streaming? Luna. She's clawing at her cardboard box. She's gotta get just the perfect amount of clawed before she can sleep in it, I guess. But I do think that live streams are more of a social thing. It's more of a back and forth. But no, I probably the reason that I still... She always wants to contribute to the stream. But But, oh, my desktop background just changed. That was weird. What was I gonna say? Oh, probably the reason that I still live stream is because I like chatting with people. I could very easily, put on a movie or whatever and sit here and ink dice. Like, that's more relaxing to me than this is. Like, this is a bit like, I know there's been jokes from people who do a lot of streaming stuff about, like, streamer brain and stuff, where it's like, oh, your brain just shuts off while you're streaming. And that's definitely true. And it's a bit like, it's because it's like driving. That's what I equate it to. Where you kind of have to be focusing on everything at once. And so you don't necessarily feel tired while driving, but like once you drive for 5 hours in a row, and then you actually get out of the car, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. Because you just have to kind of be on for the whole period. You can't shut your brain off while you're driving, or someone's gonna die. It's not nearly as dire with live streaming, but hosting, I think, is the same way. You know, if I have people over to my house, it feels like I have to be on the whole time. Because it's like, oh, you know, you've got to be in host mode where you're making sure everybody's entertained and has all the stuff that they need and that sort of thing. Dice. Very, very similar feeling to driving or hosting, where you just kind of have to be on the whole time. So, like, I don't find streaming relaxing. But I do find it fun, and that's just because I like interacting with people and having conversations and seeing what people are up to. I'm always excited to hear about, like, projects people are working on, what dice they're making, or other things that they're doing. It's a good like social thing. When I first started live streaming, and even well, actually, not as much, I'd say, in the past few months, I guess. But even up, like, I don't know, 6 months ago or stuff, I'd still have, like, live streams where, actually, no, I'd say 4 months ago, maybe. You know, I'll have live streams where no one shows up for the first hour, and it's like, well, what do I do now? Because it feels a bit like talking into the ether. Strangely more than making YouTube videos does. I feel like with YouTube videos, with YouTube videos, there's two parts to it. One, you know what you want to say. You know, it's not as off the cuff. And even if it is off the cuff, you can get rid of the dead air. Whereas with live streaming, if no one's there, you know that no one's there. Because, like, with videos, you can assume that you were talking to someone, even though no one's physically, like, responding in the moment. Because, you know, you're making your video, and then you're gonna post it somewhere, and then you assume that people will watch it. Or maybe you don't, but it's a different story. Whereas with live streams, if no one's there, it is noticeable that no one's there. So it can feel strangely more lonely to live stream than it does to make a video. Yeah. It was very nice when I first started live streaming, because I did live stream before I did YouTube videos. I used to stream over on Twitch. But very nicely, a couple of my friends... Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. There's no pressure to come hang out in streams. And who knows, schedules might change again or something, too. Maybe I might change I don't know. This schedule seems to work with Sundays, but might change with the summer. My work schedule changes in the summer. I work different hours, so could change live stream times and stuff. What I need to figure out... Oh my gosh. I just got a text from some folks that I'd call them acquaintances, maybe. Like, I know them, but not super well. The people that I, like, kind of grew up with were slightly different age ranges. But anyways, they're like, hey, we should figure out a time to meet up, them and then, like, my brother and I to play board games, and I'm over here like, when do I have time? I know I said I was interested, but I have things every night of the week. If I'm not here next Sunday, you'll know why, and it's because I've scheduled to play board games. I'm gonna figure that out after this stream. Boy, yeah. But no, during the summer I work mornings, which makes things a lot easier. Because the problem is that most people, they work during the day and then they have their evenings off. And I have my days off and then I work evenings. Well, I work all day too, but that's more flexible. That's when I'm doing this stuff. I'm making videos and things. But the job that I go to is in the evenings, when everybody else is just getting off work. So, I don't know when people want to meet up and hang out, but I'll be at work, usually. Or I will be at something else. Yeah, time. That's always the problem, I think, with trying to figure out, like, gaming groups and stuff, is, like, as an adult, it's like, well, we all have different work schedules. Good luck trying to figure out a time that we can all do. I mean, you say that. My dad literally just retired, a few weeks ago? He retired a few weeks ago, I guess. And he's still so busy. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. He's a man that doesn't sit still well, but he retired, but he's still teaching a college class, and he's got like 3 different Bible studies that he's doing, and is working out with his friend every morning. Like, work, yeah, that's fair. I think work eats up a lot of people's time. Yeah, that'll be nice though. It'll be nice when you're retired to get a D&D group going, do some of that stuff. How much longer do you have, Selden? It was a couple of years, right? Like 5 or so? Is that what you were saying? I can't remember. 7. Okay. I was gonna say 6, and I was like, I can't remember if that seems like an oddly specific number if I say 6, if it's wrong. Somehow 5 will sound better than if I say 6, if I'm wrong. I can just say I was rounding. 70. Oh boy, we're going down to the months. So you're really counting down the days for that retirement. I would ask if you have lots of plans for your retirement, but I already know the answer to that just based on all of the things you've said you want to do crafts-wise. I mean, my dad's doing that too. He's doing he has all sorts of different ideas for projects he wants to, creative projects he wants to work on. Like building himself a new desk and stuff. That's one that he was telling me about today. He has a whole idea for the desk he wants to build. Yeah, that's coming along. You have an Excel spreadsheet that has it down to the day? Oh boy. Tells you down to the seconds. You know what you could do? You can do like a really simple website that has like a countdown clock. And you could literally make like a little like 1-page site that's just, am I retired? And have a countdown clock. Or when do I retire? I'm assuming that you're waiting to retire for either like an age thing or a being at your job for a certain amount of time thing. It's weird to think about. Because I don't know what I'll be doing when I hit retirement age. Will I still be doing this? I don't know. I got a bit of time. What is retirement age now? Is it like 55, 65? I don't remember. I guess it depends on what you do. I'll just make it big with my YouTube videos and retire at 40. Say for just over 7 years you get 100% of the pay. Ah, yeah. I can see why you would do that. Yeah. Because that would be nice to have. We'll see if YouTube's still around when I retire someday. I guess. I don't know what I would do if I... I'm just thinking about it. I'm trying to think of what I would do if, like, if suddenly, say, YouTube disappeared overnight, and for some reason I couldn't do my other job. Won't be too old either. Still young enough to travel and do all the crafty stuff you want to do. That's great. But won't be able to... Yeah. That's great though. I'm glad that you will, you know, be able to do all the crafting and traveling and stuff. That's the other thing my dad's excited for, is traveling. He was telling me about trips and stuff that he's planning with my mom. Now that he's retired. So I think they'll have some fun traveling around as well. Yeah. I do think that the yellow maybe dries a little bit darker, but I kind of don't mind that. I feel like it kind of works. I think I told you guys though that really want to do a world cruise. That'd be cool. I did enjoy the cruise that my family went on. We did an Alaskan cruise quite a few years ago, and that was really fun. I enjoy, I think what it is I enjoy a vacation where I don't have to plan things. Which, I mean, growing up, obviously, I didn't have to plan things as a child. But, like, a cruise seems very appealing because it's like, I don't have to try and figure out where to eat. I don't have to try and figure out entertainment. I like the all inclusive or whatever sort of thing. That's very appealing to me. If I'm gonna relax, I don't want to have to try and plan my relaxation. Oh, Alaska's beautiful, yeah. Absolutely lovely. Yeah. We went in the summer, so it wasn't freezing cold. It was really nice. Did all sorts of fun and interesting things. Really wouldn't mind doing that again someday. But have done that before, so maybe a different place next time. I don't know. With my copious money that I'm making. Oh, but on the topic of jobs though, I don't know what I would, if I wasn't doing YouTube and I wasn't doing my other job. I don't know. I might go back to, I don't know what I'd want to do. Because I do enjoy this stuff. Maybe I would actually pursue voice acting stuff. Or acting stuff in general, although I'm not the best actor. One of yours who lives near Eugene, Oregon is trying to talk me into going to Alaska with her for a week. She wants to move there when she retires. I mean, that could be fun. I'm just gonna throw that in there. So is she going to like scope out where she wants to live? Or is this just a for fun trip? I mean, who knows in 10 years, too? Am I still gonna want to do YouTube videos? To be fair, my YouTube videos could absolutely change in 10 years, too. I could be doing completely different kinds of YouTube videos. She just doesn't go by herself. I mean, that's fair. I don't necessarily like going places by myself, either. Oh, Juno in Fairbanks. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember, like, I think I've mentioned it on stream definitely before, but I don't know. There's probably new people. We've got new listeners here. But I had friends ask at one point, what was it that they asked? Oh, I think they asked if for some reason I left my other job, what I would do. And I said that I would either go like full bore into the YouTube videos, and that stuff, or maybe I'd go back to school for like theater or something. And I kind of realized it was the same thing. Hello, new people! How you doing, Edster? But yeah, I had the revelation recently because I was like, man, I kind of miss doing theater stuff. But I had the revelation recently. I'm not sure if I miss doing theater, like, you know, theater, or if I miss doing collaborative art projects. I'm doing well. I'm excited to get some of this stuff done. For those who don't know why I'm inking a ton of D20s, I am catching up on Patreon rewards. So I do like a monthly mystery D20 for a certain level. You'd love to do voiceover, especially for cartoons. That seems like a lot of fun. Oh, it's bizarre too. So the voiceover stuff, and part of the reason I have a very nice microphone. Is I took a voice acting class via Zoom during the pandemic, which was quite fun. It did make me realize that I was pretty good at commercial reads, and I wasn't great at character stuff. I was definitely much more comfortable reading like commercial scripts than character ones. But it also, and I've been thinking about this somewhat recently too. You gotta be a little bit weird to be an actor. Whether it's voiceover or otherwise, you gotta have like a certain amount of no shame. Because it's honestly really strange doing voice acting, because a good portion of it is just you in a room by yourself making weird noises. Like, if you think of like any like animated action thing, there's a lot of just like you know, just making like pained or punching noises. And it's very strange to just stand by yourself somewhere and just make random like pained noises. Do a lot of different voices and impersonations. To be fair, that is why I enjoy hanging out with actors, because it is fun to just like start doing a weird voice and you know, everyone around you will just kind of yes and the bit and just go with it. Yeah. But it's been many years since I've done any acting stuff. Well, I say that. I have had occasional videos where I've done a little bit of acting stuff. Not really, but I've had a few videos where I've done little scripted bits and things. And I guess I'm doing voiceover for a lot of my videos, which is not necessarily acting, but it is voiceover. Let's see, when your oldest was in college, she would call you and have you do Hank Hill for her and her friends. I mean, that's honestly, that's a very sweet story, too, because it means that your daughter was excited to show you off to her friends. Just in general. That is fun though. But no, voiceover stuff's really fun. It's fun. It's really fun to do. If the opportunity comes up to do more voiceover, might as well go for it. Or voice acting, might as well go for it. I mean, yeah. If anyone ever has like projects that they want me to come like do a voice for, or they want to do a YouTube video collab, I'm always down for that stuff. Like, I enjoy things like that. I'd be happy to do something to try and stretch those voice acting muscles, or I like doing collaborative art projects, which is why I like doing commissions so much. Like, I'm always down for stuff like that. But yeah, if I was no longer doing YouTube videos, I don't know if I would, what I would do. It might be that stuff, or maybe I'd go back to like and do some, like, keep doing stuff in education. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. No, if you get your craft and YouTube stuff set up, you know, let me know. We'll figure something out for a collab. Because I do enjoy working in education. I don't have a teaching degree, but I could probably work as like a paraeducator or something like that. Because I do enjoy that. It's a good time. Oh, that was what I was saying. That was it. You'll show everyone how you do it, and I can show everyone how to do it right. Oh, buddy. You've got way too high a view of me. I'm making it up as I go along. And I think that's the lesson that everyone can learn. We're all just making it up as we go along, but I'm definitely making it up as I go along. It is always somewhat funny to me when people, occasionally I'll get people, like, emails even, but I'll get people reaching out asking, like, how to do something, or if I have advice on how to do something. I'm like, I have no clue. I think that's a great idea. You should experiment with that and then let me know, because I'd love to know how it works. Never tried it before in my life. Or someone tried to, like, I had, like, an email semi-recently where someone reached out because they were like, hey, I was trying to do a thing for one of your videos, and I don't know if it looks right. And I looked at it and I'm like, this is exactly the same as mine. Like, mine are having the same, have the same thing that you're talking about. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, Edster. To be fair, I am ahead of you, definitely, if you haven't started. That's fair. Got a lot of ideas in mind, haven't tried any of them. Yeah, I mean, I've got, even just, like, video ideas, I have some where I'm like, oh, I should do a video about that. And it's an idea from, like, 2 or 3 years ago where I'm like, I should do that at some point. I'll put it on the to-do list, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I've just gotten so... I'm like, you know, I come up with something else, and I'm like, oh, that would be quicker and easier to do than this other idea. Oh, man. I'm almost done, though, with the big project. Well, I say that. The actual resin pouring part of it, I'm almost done with, I think. And then it's going to take some other work to finish it up. And I'm so excited for how it's turning out. I'm so tempted to show you a picture of it, but I also kind of don't want to spoil the YouTube video that I'm eventually going to make. Do I give you guys a sneak preview? That's the question. I mean, I feel like the people who come to the streams have kind of gotten a sneak preview of some of the stuff anyways. I don't know. Do you guys want to... Would you guys prefer a surprise, or do you want like a sneak preview of a really grainy photograph of a project that I'm working on for a video? No spoilers? Alright. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. Hopefully soon on that one. It's always one of those things. Yeah, I know, but it's one of those things where you got a project you're working on and you're like, ooh, this work in progress is turning out so good. I want to show everybody, but also I shouldn't show anybody. I feel like that I would have so much trouble with that if I was doing like acting stuff, because like especially like voice acting and things, you like can't tell people about projects that you're working on until they're like almost done. Oh man, it would be rough. It'd be rough. At least with this stuff, I don't have a non-disclosure agreement. It's just me off in a corner going, I shouldn't show anybody, but I want to. No! Alright, here's the last one of these dice, then we'll move on to the next set. I might film doing the one side on here. You feel like that is a Dungeon Master? Oh, I bet you do, yeah. All you want to do is talk about what you've got blended with your players. Oh man, yeah. Yeah. You need someone to appreciate your brilliance in things, and it's like, yeah. I will say, as a player, like, especially if, you know, I really wouldn't mind as a player having like a I don't know what you might want to call it, but a post-campaign, like, breakdown where the DM just talks about the setting and all of the things that we missed, or things that they had set up, or different ways we could have done things, or things they had set up as ways for us to have done things. I think that goes with what I was saying before about enjoying behind-the-scenes stuff. 'Cause I like knowing all the bits and bobs. Tell me about all the things that we missed in the setting and all the stuff that you were hoping we'd find. I want to know the secrets. I think it does help, too, to have, like, a friend who's not part of the group that you can kind of... Yeah, exactly, I want all the Easter eggs. I love behind the scenes and Easter eggs, and like, I mean, that's me with like video games and stuff too. I love seeing all of the Easter eggs and stuff, and in like, I don't play a lot of video games, but I'll watch like, you know, compilations of just all the Easter eggs in this video game. It's like, I want to know. You do like feedback whenever you DM. I mean, that's fair too. But also, it's just like, you know, if the DM came up with this whole, like, story and setting and stuff, it's like, give me all of the ins and outs, tell me all of the juicy details. Man, you still don't show up under the, talk chat for some reason, Selden. Still have to change it to live chat, which I have been doing, but the problem is that it doesn't default to that, which is quite annoying. Get off a little bit. I thought of making videos while you build a campaign. Might have to try that. Oh, that'd be kind of fun, actually. Yeah, I could see that being fun. YouTube has it out for you, I know. You don't exist. You don't exist, Selden. Alright, we're almost done with these ones. One more side. Alright. I think that's all the sides. Yep. There we go. We've got all of our nice orange and yellowy dice. I don't know. I don't think I can... I think even if I turned off all my lights, you wouldn't be able to see the glow. Maybe we could try it. Let's see. Oop. We not change the temperature too much. Let me see if we can get the glow in the dark. No, my camera just tries to adjust. Not quite. We tried. The camera doesn't want to show off the glow in the dark, but that's okay. We might be able to get it once it gets a little darker outside, and it's even darker in here. Alright, so we've got those all done. What should we do next? If you're just joining us, we've got a couple of miscellaneous ones, which I'm throwing. A couple of miscellaneous dice. We've got our half and half teal, and then like sparkly black. And we've got our Witch's Brew purple liquid core with green drips. That I feel like the green does not show up on with the camera, but it is a nice bright green. What should we do next? Maybe the half and half ones? I think let's do the half and half ones next. Okay, here's what I'm thinking for the half and half ones. But I'm not, like, sold on the idea, so if you have ideas, I'm open to them. I'm thinking... I think someone gave me this idea, or someone mentioned something that then spurred this idea. But I'm thinking on the black side, we do a bright pink, and then on the teal side, we do white. I think. Or we... yeah, could do... yeah, because I think I want them nice and light and bright and vibrant. I was going to say, I could do black on the... originally, my thought was to do black on the teal side and teal on the black side. But I think the pink's kind of fun. I think the pink's kind of fun in there. And I think I like the idea of the white because it'll brighten it up a bit. And I like the idea of brighter tones as opposed to darker tones in there. Okay. I think... sounds like... People like that idea. We'll go with it. To be fair, if we do one and then we don't like it, we can always take the paint out and do something different. Like with the other ones, they're Patreon dice, so I'm going to film inking them, at least one of them, so that I can make a short of it later. My goodness, I've got so much stuff on this desk. So, well, let's, ooh. I don't know if this pink's still good. Ooh. That doesn't sound... that sounds strangely solid. Might be able to work. It might be kind of solid, but not like solid. Maybe like separated. We'll see if we can get it to work. Well, I was going to do pink on the black. I was going to do pink on the black and then white on the teal. That's my thought. So I think it'd be fun to do different colors on the teal and the black. Because we've got the half and half thing going. Continue the half and half thing, just with different colors. Okay, it's not like solid. It's just maybe a little bit dry. Well, that's some water. Very thick paint. I think I've added too much water. I might have watered the pink down too much. We'll see once it dries if I need to do like another layer of the pink. Hopefully it's not too see-through. So, do you make dice, Edster? Mention that you watched some tutorials and stuff. I did not 3D print my masters. I paid someone else to print them for me. I got them through Rebel Broker. I don't know quite what they're up to now. Ah, you're starting. Nice. If you're interested in printing your own masters, I know there's some folks in my, I don't know if you use Discord, but I do have some folks in my Discord who have done some of that, and they would be a better resource than I would be for that. I haven't dipped my toe into printing my own masters. Although again, it's one of the things that's on my video to-do list that I've had on my to-do list for a while. Honestly, I forgot about it until right this second. But I had some custom dice shapes I wanted to do at one point, and have just gotten distracted with all sorts of other videos and things. It's not a race, Selden. It's fine. It's not a race. To be fair, okay. Ah, pink. I think I like the pink though. The pink's kind of fun. I will say when I started making dice back in. I mean, did I start pre-pandemic? It was kind of a COVID hobby. So, 2020. I started really making dice in 2020. But I remember thinking when I started, I'm like, oh gosh, there's already so many dice makers out there that are so far ahead of me in like their skill level, and they've been doing this for years. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to make dice as nice as theirs, because I'm just starting out. And it is a little bit funny to me now, hearing people say that kind of thing, because I'm like, oh, I'm the person that they're looking at now who's been doing it for years. I remember when I first started. I like the pink. Let's do the white on the other side of this die. But it very much is not a race. Like, also, so many people come and go, too. There's plenty of people that were making dice when I started that no longer do. And there's so many new people joining, and also it's just really fun to do. Oh yeah, this is very much a COVID hobby that snowballed. I did not expect to end up here, doing videos or even selling them. I did not really expect to be selling dice at all when I first started making them. Oh, oh no, we're okay. Thought I had some weird flashing on that, but nope, we're okay. What do you think of the white? I'll do the whole die, maybe. I'm not sure how I feel about the white yet. It might not be the right choice. I don't know. I don't know if it's the wrong choice, but I don't know if it's the right choice. Ah! see, you definitely want to make and maybe sell dice, but you have oh my gosh, I can't talk. But you have some other things you want to make and possibly sell. What other stuff did you want to make? I feel like I've asked you this before, but I do not remember off the top of my head, I'm afraid. Was it also gaming stuff, or was it something else? It's nice that it evolved from just a passion for it rather than starting with the intention of just selling. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd be doing it if I didn't enjoy doing it. Doesn't really pay the bills that well. Possibly some gaming stuff. That's something I tell people about making YouTube videos. I'm like, you can't go into making YouTube videos with the intention of making a living making YouTube videos. You've got to do it because you enjoy making YouTube videos. Because I gotta tell you, especially with the amount of time that I put into YouTube videos, it don't pay the bills. I just enjoy it. I enjoy making YouTube videos. I think it's fun. That's gonna be your approach. Do it just for fun. If it takes off, great. If not, no worries. Yeah, that's a good attitude to have. It is one of those things where I would love it if I could, like, make a living doing YouTube videos, but I'm not, and I'm fine with that because I'm enjoying making them. I've definitely tried making YouTube videos before. This is the first time I've actually stuck with it. You know, I did little things where, like, I remember when I went off to uni, I made some vlogs to send back home to friends, like we were gonna make vlogs back and forth and stuff. And I just could not stand how long editing took. That is something to be said about when it comes to video making. Editing takes for freaking ever. Now I enjoy it. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, weird. What's going on with that? Well, let me fill in a couple more little spots. So what you do with your Grand Theft Auto 5 and No Man's Sky videos, you just have fun with them. Yeah, that's the way to do it. See, you want to wind down your main job, go more part-time, and then make and sell homemade dice and D&D minis from a shop. That'd be really cool, like a brick and mortar, like actual shop. Hi, Cobra. How's it going? I think that's pretty cool. Alright, we might do another one from a different angle a little bit later on, but I want to get your guys' opinion. What do you think of the color combo? I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the white. Also, I need a little bit more pink on that 4, but it also does not want. Oh no! What did you do, Cobra? What did you? Why are you limping? I'm gonna make that pink go up a little bit more to the teal. Also, what I was saying about was this right here. There's like a little like. Oh my gosh. Let me, if I close out of this, is it going to make my, yeah! I don't know why it does that. For some reason, if I don't have the, like, properties open of the camera, can I, wait, apply. Okay. Okay, that's fixed it. Let me go to... I'm gonna go make it so I can manually focus, because my camera never likes to focus up close. What I was saying, oh, that's weird, is there's like a little, like, divot right here, and I don't know why. There's a little bit of paint in there now, you can see. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I don't know, how do we feel about this color, the color choices? Should we do a different color over the teal, you think? I do think the pink's kind of fun, but I don't know. Old injury, okay, let's see. Old injury that didn't heal right, acting up. Oh, okay, I get you. Place had opened up an area where they turned a bunch of shipping containers into work retail spaces. Oh, yeah! We had something kind of similar happen here with like yeah, I don't know what it's kind of a warehouse space that they turned into a bunch of booths. Oh, the weather gets it, yeah. Wondering how pink might look on the teal side. Probably not a good combo though. Well, I was just thinking it'd be fun to do. Do we want to swap it? Do pink on the teal and white? We could swap it. We could try doing pink over the teal and white over the black. What do we think of that idea? What if we did pink over the teal and then white over the black? I kind of like that idea. Because I feel like the white would be... I mean, it would show up... I feel like maybe it would just be more bold. Because there'd be a lot more contrast over the black, right? Because white and black are, you know, one's as light as you go and one's as dark as you go. And then there'd be more color contrast on this side. It would also make this side more interesting. And then I think it might... I think maybe we try it, guys. I think maybe we try swapping the colors. Do I just set this off to the side for now? Well, let's try one. We're gonna try swapping the colors. We're gonna go back to autofocus. Let's do it. So, we're gonna do white on the black side. Because there's kind of more happening on the dark side, because there's all sorts of... There's more happening on the dark side, Luke. There's all sorts of glitter and stuff going on. There's, mica flakes in there. There's multi-chrome mica flakes. And so this might feel a little bit more simple over that to help, simplify things. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm going to need to do the whole die to decide. I'm also just not sure if the white's the right choice. I mean, I will say that is one of the things about dice and, like, ink color and stuff is... yes, like, changing the number color on a set of dice can completely change how a set of dice feels. But also that just means that you can do lots of different things and get a lot of different feelings. Like, there isn't necessarily a right answer. Like with any art, I suppose. You can do lots of different things that are great. They just are different. How are we feeling about the white so far on the black? What do you guys think? Let's see. Hoping you can finish your 80s coaster project you started before you ended up in the deep freeze this week. As it's been in the 50s and near 60 on Wednesday. Oh, wow. It's been strangely warm here as well. Like, it's been a very mild winter, honestly. It's gotten below freezing, like, rarely. Which is very strange for the area. We didn't have any snow at all. Not that we get a lot of snow, but usually we at least get a light dusting of snow at some point. We got, like, no snow this year. I suppose there's still time. It's only February, but... strangely warm and not snowy. I was kind of a little sad. I was hoping for a little bit of snow at some point. Just because it's pretty. It's just rained all day, though. Last week you had lows below 0 and wind chills in the double digits. Ugh. Your cousin in Ohio got a bunch of snow and you're jealous. I mean, I like snow when I don't have to go out in it. That's the thing, though. It's like... Let's see. You're really good at encouraging just playing around with different ideas and designs. Looking forward to just playing around with ideas and seeing what comes out. Oh, yeah! I mean, it's... That's kind of the fun of it, is just trying a bunch of different things. Okay, I think I like the white. Let's try the pink now. On the teal side. You left frozen stuff in your car and it stayed frozen. Hey! Bonus freezer! Oh, dear. Yeah, I guess exact opposite here. So warm here. So strangely warm here. Oh, the pink on the teal's pretty cool. Yeah, I think this is the way to go, guys. I think this is the way to go. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot better. We'll have to clean out the ink on the other one. Because I like the pink and the teal together. And I think maybe I will just do... Like on the other one, I tried to kind of do half and half on some of the numbers that were split up a little bit by the two different colors. I think maybe I'll just do each side a solid color. That seems to be looking good. Ah, cat hair. Yeah, I think this was the call. I'm glad that we tried it this direction. It does mean we have to clean out the other one, but I mean, I called it after trying it the other way and going, This is why we experiment and try things, though. You mentioned, you know, just playing and trying different things. I try to go into all of my dice projects and stuff. Man, if cat hair is good luck, I've got a lot of good luck. But I try to treat all of my dice projects and stuff as like experiments, because I think it's that way. I'm not too precious with anything. If something doesn't turn out, it just means, oh, I learned something. I learned how to do something differently for next time, and I'm not disappointed. I just move on. But it also gives me, like, the freedom to try things that I haven't tried before. Because, I mean, there are definitely techniques and stuff where I've used them enough at this point that I have a pretty good idea of how things are going to turn out. Obviously, there's a certain amount of, like, randomness. Yeah, I like this. I like this, I think, a lot better. Just a second. Back to the... just a second here. Let me go back to the configure video thing so I can set the focus manually. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that better. I like that a lot better than this one. I think the pink on the blue makes that side a lot more interesting. And I think you notice the sparkles a lot more on this side. Alright. Let's clear this out. Alright, let's see. What's been the most surprising result of your experimentations? That's a good question. Oops. Let me turn off the manual focus now. Yeah, it just pops more. Yeah, exactly. Oh no. I think I've let it sit too long. Things have started to dry. It's okay. Let's see. What is the most surprising result? I mean, it's fun trying different things in resin. I was a long while back. I was thinking of starting a series where I tried different things in resin just to see how it did. And then I kind of realized that other people were already doing that, so I don't know if I needed to. Also, there just didn't seem to be much interest in it. But I tried like Kool-Aid and stuff. So it's fun just trying things. Surprising though. Let's see, surprising result? What has been the most surprising result? I don't know, it's hard to think about now because it's like I know how a lot of materials react now. I might have to look through my videos and think. I've definitely I tried putting like a packet from like ramen into dice once, and that sanded really weird. Something you didn't think was gonna work. I mean, there's some things that I didn't think were gonna work, and then they didn't work. But let's see, something that did work that I didn't think was gonna work. Yeah, sometimes, like, I think I did I tried nail polish at one point. Not nail polish. What was it that I tried? Oh, you know what was here? You know what was surprising to me? And I use this a lot. Not a lot, but I use it fairly often. If I ever want to put like dirt into a resin project, I want something that looks like dirt. So if I'm gonna do like a forest floor or whatever, what I actually use instead is a mix of coffee grounds and cinnamon. It works great. Cinnamon makes a really dark brown color. It works great as a colorant. So maybe that might be the most surprising. Just yeah, dried out coffee grounds and cinnamon. Minecraft theme? Are you talking about the dice that I've done that were Minecraft themed, or that I should do dice that are Minecraft themed? Because I was known as the Minecraft dice person for a while, years ago. Because I made quite a few sets that were Minecraft themed, actually. I think that was right before. Well, actually, I think I have at least one set of Minecraft D6s that were commissioned that's on my channel. And actually, I think I have footage for another set of Minecraft dice. But let's see. I made all sorts of different Minecraft dice to the point where oh yeah, I used that in the set of Minecraft dice to make a dirt block. That was one of the things that I used to color. It might actually be. Did I do it? Okay, just a second here. We're gonna pull up. Let me go back to my videos real quick. I'm trying to remember what I did for Minecraft dice. This was oh, first of all, let me see how long ago it was. It was a while ago. That was the Minecraft dice. Do I need to go back further? Ah, that was in 2023. I did Minecraft dice. Oh, actually, it has more views than I thought it did. And one of them was a dirt block. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I used I'm pretty sure I used cinnamon and coffee grounds in there. But maybe I should do some more Minecraft dice at some point. But there's so much work, just because of all the painting. Because well, yeah. I could find. I did all sorts of different Minecraft dice, but to the point where, let's see, at one point I had like a Minecraft developer reach out about them. I think I can't remember. I think maybe they followed me on Twitter back when I used Twitter. I also sold a set of dice to a Minecraft YouTuber at one point. Oh, are there other Minecraft dice too? That doesn't surprise me really, but. One of the reasons is that, and I don't know if it's changed since then, but Mojang has, I don't know, I'd have to look again, a very lenient policy on selling fan art. Basically, as long as it's not mass-produced, you can make and sell Minecraft fan art. You can't call it Minecraft. You can't use Minecraft in like the name, like the first part of the name or whatever. There's rules on how you can market it, but as long as it's not mass-produced, you can sell it, which was part of the reason that I did it. And also, I just got one of my other COVID hobbies was I got really into Minecraft. I hadn't played it before. My brother's played it for years, but it was a thing that it was a good. It was, you know, I played it multiplayer with a friend and my brother, just as another social activity during lockdown. But yes, I've definitely done Minecraft dice before. Explain some of the Minecraft knockoff games that sometimes flood mobile and Steam sometimes. Yeah, I can't. Media's slightly different, I think. But yeah, wouldn't surprise me. But very lenient policies on some of that stuff. And I'm sure some of the policies on like that sort of stuff with knockoff games and things probably has to do with the modding. Like, there's so many Minecraft mods out there, and so many people that make mods. It is and has always been a big part of Minecraft. To the point where, and I don't think they do this much anymore, but I know back in the day, they often got ideas for updates from mods. And I know this partially, because like I said, my brother's been playing it for years. But I remember that my brother had the piston mod before pistons were in the game. And I know that because when he updated to the new version that added pistons, it corrupted his save file. He was very sad about that. Fascinated by the computer mods in Minecraft. Someone had a lot of time. Is very smart. Oh, there's crazy stuff. I mean, there's people that use just the vanilla game to make computers too. Because I mean, computers are just, you know, on and off, right? It's all zeros and ones, technically. So, if you have something that you can have either be in an on state or an off state, you can make a computer, technically. So people will use stuff inside the actual game to build whole computers. Pretty crazy. I don't have the time or the brains for that. Oh yeah, there's crazy stuff out there. I did not realize how complex of a game it was until I started playing it. Yeah, Minecraft is a surprisingly complicated game, which I did not realize until I started playing. I might need to grab a pin to try and clean out some of this paint. Hi, Luna. What are you doing? What you doing, baby? Oh, baby. What you doing? It's a piece of paint, baby. It's a piece of paint. Here, let me move this. You can lay down there. Oh. She'll come hang out on my computer. She's here to judge us, I guess. Oh, there's so much more than there was in 2014. Resource chicken. Oh. Here's the cat that is featured in many of my YouTube videos, especially when I was doing a video a day in August. Let me help. Luna's here to help, and also to watch the proceedings. She likes to be involved. She's a very pretty cat, yeah. What you doing? Wanna come sit in my lap? You just wanna sit there? This is the cat. I've mentioned this before, but if I start talking while I'm at my desk, Luna comes running over so that she can sit in the middle of whatever's happening. If I'm streaming, if I'm recording a voiceover for a video, or if I'm playing a game with friends, she's got to come over and sit in the middle of whatever's going on. And then my other cat, Koshi, as soon as I start talking, she leaves the room. Alright. Just pulling out a pin. A little pin. Use that to help me clear out some of the paint from these numbers. Aww, kitty cat. Is Sammy your cat? I'm assuming? Oh, you would think so, Cobra. You say she doesn't try to steal things. I have a puzzle. I have a table behind my desk. And I have a puzzle sitting on it. And I have a board over it. Because Luna, one of her favorite things is to try and help me with the puzzle, because I'm moving the pieces around, so she also has to move the pieces around, whether I'm there or not, at least on camera. Yeah, that's true. She knows she's on camera, so she's being polite. But she absolutely loves to try and steal whatever it is I'm working on. She's your newest cat. She would have been glued to the screen. She stayed until Luna came in. Aww. You can be friends. Pen pals. This side actually just needs... Oh good, she's in my important documents box. I mean, I've brought that upon myself. When it comes to filing bills and things, I literally just throw them all into a box. I figure if I need to find something, I'll know it's in the box. The problem is that it's literally just like a file box. You know, like a good, like, moving box size. That's like a... Anyway, what are you doing? That I toss them in. Under said table that I was talking about before. And Luna loves boxes, so she has found it and decided that she must sleep on top of all of my paid bills and things. But I could, I suppose, file them better than throwing them all into the same box. So, you know, that, yeah. Don't come for me. What are you doing? I'm hoping she's not digging in that box. I think she's trying to move some of the stuff in there around so that it's more comfortable for her to lay in there. Because it sounds like papers are being moved around. Okay, I think if I don't get it perfect, it'll be okay. Because I'm going to be adding a coat of paint that will hopefully cover up some of this stuff. But I do want to get rid of at least most of the pink color. Here's a random question for you guys. Have you watched any good, like, YouTubers or TV shows or, like, series lately? Because I was watching the entirety, like, all of the seasons of Taskmaster, but I've now gotten through all of the seasons of Taskmaster. So I need something, like a new series to watch. What should I watch? And it actually doesn't have to be new. It could be old, too. Preferably something I can watch on YouTube, so I don't have to go, like, trying to find stuff on a streaming service, but, you know, what should I watch next? Something I can probably put on in the background? Well, oh, you've been rewatching Schitt's Creek? I have watched Schitt's Creek. That's a good one. That's a pretty funny show. I will caveat this with I may not watch whatever you guys recommend, partially just because I'm bad at, like, I have to be in, like, the mood to start certain things. Watch the old Land of the Lost. It's a little corny, but the stories are nice. All watching Resident Alien. Funny show. I don't think I've heard of either of those. I don't know if I've heard of either of those. There's JCS Criminal Psychology. Is that like a true crime type thing? Alright. And then Mystery Science Theater 3000. They've been putting season 11 up on YouTube for free. That's one of those ones where it's like a classic, but I haven't really watched it. Maybe I should check it out at some point. Criminals getting interrogated. Oh, alright. Sounds interesting. Land of the Lost is on YouTube, but Resident Alien is on Netflix. What is Land of the Lost? What sort of genre, or can you give me a short synopsis of it? Is it like a sitcom, or is it like a nature documentary? I really can't tell by the title. Or a drama, or... I feel like I have been in more of like a comedy mood lately. Not that I'm, you know, averse to a good drama or whatever, but I feel like I've been in more of a comedy mood lately. Been watching Star Trek Starfleet Academy on Paramount Plus. Not the best Star Trek around, but been entertained by it. Oh, okay. I should go back and watch, like, some of the original, maybe not the original series, but some of the classic Star Trek. Alright, have a good night, Edster. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, I'll hopefully be back next week. It kind of depends. I'm gonna be figuring out a time to do some stuff with some friends, so hopefully I'll be back next week. Maybe, I don't know, let's see, if I was gonna watch a Star Trek series, I feel like this is a good group to ask, and people can answer this in the comments too if they're watching this later. What Star Trek series should I watch? It's a sci-fi show. It's about a father and son and daughter who get trapped in a mysterious land with dinosaurs and a few ape-like creatures. Oh, interesting. I guess, I mean, I was just, Voyager, okay. Lower Decks is quite good. Alright. I've got some options there. Still trying to get pain out of here. Rodex is really good. Would Lower Decks is kind of like a comedy one, right? Because I'm wondering, is that one where it would make more sense if I watched other series first, or can I go into it fairly blind? I've watched a little bit of like the original series and stuff, but I haven't watched a lot of Star Trek. I can go in fairly blind and enjoy it. Though there's lots of Easter eggs for longtime fans as well. That's fun. I do enjoy that sort of thing. There's still so much pink. Get out! Just... Still a fair amount of... There's been crossovers with other Star Trek series too. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get all this paint out. For some reason, it's taking all of my concentration to try. Part of it is because I don't want to scratch up. You know, I'm using a pin. I don't want to scratch the face on the die. So I'm trying to avoid slipping. I want to just be in the numbers. now that it's been mentioned, you're gonna go rewatch it. There you go. I'm glad I could bring it up, sort of, for you. So much paint. I'm just getting little bits of little flakes of pink paint out of here now. Like I said, if we get enough out of here, we can cover it up with white, but I have to get enough of the pink out to be able to do that. Oh, my light! Well, it's probably at about the... Oh, we're not even quite the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna steal the cable from this one. Maybe. It's long enough? Not quite long enough. Why is this not long enough? Put my card on. Hi guys, how's it going? Aha! Aha! I could grab the cable for that from the other side of the room. I have to figure out how to plug it in though. So we'll just use the one from my other light that's up there. I still occasionally think about how glad I am that I bought these lights. Because I use them so much. Not just for filming stuff, but just like as portable lights on stands. Every once in a while I'll be like, man, like when we're working on... Alright. I hope your leg stuff, that sounds weird, but I hope you feel better, Cobra. Good luck with dishes. Oh my gosh. It's taking so long. Fair, I feel like I'm losing steam too. I was debating taking a nap in the middle of the day, and then I didn't. I just sat here. I mean, I sat here and chilled for a while, but maybe I should have taken that nap. Man, I do need to figure out what I'm gonna... Man, I have, like, no free time. That's... I'm thinking again, I need to... Because I was saying earlier, I may or may not stream next week, because I might figure out a time to meet up with some folks for some games. But, man, I don't know if they expect this to be a weekly thing, because I can't commit to that, because I do want to still be live streaming. This is literally the only day that I have to do it. It's just, I need more days in the week. I have things every evening. I also don't quite know how to, They seem excited about board games, so I don't quite know how to, break it to them if I back out. But everyone wants a piece of me. I've already got another group that's... Because, I was part of a... This is starting to look, I think, close enough that we can just start filling it in. Let's find out. We might have enough of the pink out. There's still a bit of pink. But it might be enough that we can fill in the white. Let's see. Let's see how the white looks. But, like, I was part of a D&D group, and, our campaign finished recently. And they were, oh man, I don't know if I want to join it again, too, because, honestly, like, that's doubling up with something else that I have on, that's on, like, every other Friday night, and it's already doubling up with something else. Because I meet up with family and some family friends for dinner on Friday nights. Oh yeah, it ended on a good note. We just got to the end of the campaign. But that's what I was saying, is that now they're planning the next one. The next campaign, and I'm like, do I wanna join the next one? Cause it's like, yes, I've been able to make it to the games. But I am leaving early from a different thing that I have every Friday night already. Yes, hello, Hannah. So, I don't know. I don't know how I have ended up as busy as I have, but I've got work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. Thursday night, I've got music practice. Friday, I have dinner with family and family friends / D&D. Saturday night, I have dinner with friends, board game night with friends. And then Sunday night, I have this. This isn't necessarily the, night, but like afternoon. I suppose if I moved the stream maybe earlier in the day, if I moved it like an hour or two earlier, I could then have time after the stream. There we go. I think actually that covered up the pink all right. Sweet. I think we're okay. I think it covered up the pink. Never. Oh. It's on autofocus. Why won't it focus? It never wants to focus where I want it to. There we go. It covered up the pink just fine. We're all good. Yay. So I think I'm just gonna paint the white on these. I do really understand my dad, who's retired like a few weeks ago, and he's like he's so busy still. Seven years, 2 months. You're almost there. You're almost there, Selden. Oh, my goodness. I've just put so much paint into the lid of this on accident. Oh, sure, now it focuses when I'm showing the mess that I've made here. I bet it'll go faster than you expect. It'll go faster than you think. And this one. A little bit of something in there. I don't know what. I do think it's great that you've got all sorts of ideas for things you want to do when you retire. That's definitely the way to retire. Have some plans for things. You've been with this agency for 24 years. Wow, that's a long time. So 7 more will be just a drop in the bucket. Yeah, that's a long time. I'm over here going, huh, wow, I've been with the same place for like 4 years. This was my last job for like 5 or 6 years. I've been with this place for, I think, about 4. Sounds about right. Which simultaneously feels like not very much time at all, and also a long time. It is. I mean, it's one of those things where so there's multiple people that are in my position, where I work, but I have been in that position the longest. Which, it sounds weird, because it sounds like we have a really high turnover rate, but it's really not the case. I mean, we do, but we don't. I'm in a position that is filled by people who are quite often working to become like teachers and things. So it's kind of for a lot of people, it's a stepping stone sort of position, or a thing that they're doing while they're in school type job. I'm the only one that's not like working to go somewhere else. I'm happy where I'm at. The job was only supposed to be for a couple of years tops. And then you just stuck with it, I guess. Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy your job, Selden? I mean, I would hope so if you've been there 24 years. Or at least, you know, enjoy it enough that it's allowing you to do the things you want to do. I think it's my grandma or my dad. Someone was saying that my great-grandfather used to say that some people, like, live to work, some people work to live. So, like, there's kind of, like, two reasons to have a job. Either you have a job that you, like, and these can overlap, too, but you have a job that you love, and, like, your goal with the job is to be fulfilled in the job itself. And then there's some jobs where you do it to, like, make money to be able to do the things that you want to do. So either the job is, like, the things that you want to do, or you use the job to be able to do the things that you want to do. And those are both seem perfectly valid to me. In finance and accounting. Man, that reminds me of a story. When I left uni because I got a full-time job back home. You know, back where I grew up. It was a place where I had worked there in the summers in, like, middle school and high school. I'd kind of interned there. It was working IT for a school district. Anyways, I got a full-time position there when I was 20, I think. I think I was about 20. And so I came back. And I was living with my parents, which was very nice of them. That's part of the reason that I was able to get a house, is because I was living with my parents rent-free for, like, 2 years, while working full-time at a pretty nice job. But for a while there, I was doing all of the technology purchasing for the school district. So every computer, every projector, everything technology-related was going through me. I was ordering all of them. And I remember that while I was doing that, I also got my first credit card, because I was trying to build credit and stuff. But I got my first credit card, and it was so funny to me when I got it, because they were like, you've got a credit limit of $1,000. And I was just cracking up. I was like, wow, that's a lot less than the $4 million I have at work. We'd been doing a bunch of very large purchases, because it was maybe around the time that things were starting to go towards, like, 1-to-1, more so. It wasn't quite there yet, but you know, where each child had their own device type thing. We weren't quite there, but we were ordering a lot of computers, like large bulk orders of computers. And I kept having to go to the business department and being like, hey, can you raise our credit limit? Because there's, like, a max amount for the district, and then they can divvy up which departments have which limits within that limit. So it's just like, hey, can we have another, like, 3 million added to our credit limit? Thank you. Big difference between that and the $1,000 on my first credit card. I think that was maybe my favorite part of that job. That and, like, interacting with people face to face. I'm glad I don't do IT anymore. Partially just because I'm not a big tech guy. I can do it, but I don't necessarily enjoy it. I'd much rather just have stuff that works and let someone else deal with making sure that it works. And also, I don't like talking on the phone. And a lot of IT is talking on the phone. Do not enjoy it. I seem to I don't avoid that completely at my job now, but I'm much happier to answer texts and emails, which is what I tend to. I tend to let other people answer the phone before I pick it up. Alright. Cool. We've got those. I might ink doing this last one just because yeah. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I might block you guys a little bit. I kind of want the camera here, maybe? What? Oh, hi, Fitz. No, you cannot drink the paint water. I've got another friend. What you doing? Okay, bye-bye. You don't have much face-to-face interaction, also just reviewing invoices in your payment system and approving or denying them, among other things. I mean, that's fair. Yeah. I think I enjoy interacting with people face-to-face, I think. Maybe that's part of the reason I enjoy my current job. It's all face-to-face. It's on the floor. I was kind of wondering if he was going to come over and hang out for a bit, but... let's see. Oh, yeah. Because I work... For those that don't know, and I guess, I don't know. But yeah, for those that don't know, I work at a tutoring place. Not as a tutor, but like doing more of some of the admin stuff. And just kind of supporting the tutors and things. So I do, you know, printing schedules and organizing things and some of the cleaning. And then also just making sure that teachers have supplies and stuff. Let's see, your staff interact with people more than you do. Usually only get involved if there are problems such as vendors not responding timely or if there's issues with your staff. Okay, yeah. Fair. I can definitely see the appeal in that too. There's pros and cons to interacting with people. Depends on the people, I suppose. Most of the people that I interact with at my job are, it's not, let's see, how do I put this? Well, to be fair, most of the people that I interact with at my job are children. And I think that's easier than interacting with adults to a certain extent, especially since I have a rapport with most of these kids, because I see them at least every week. But, like, I do end up interacting with parents sometimes. That does kind of end up being my job at certain points. If my boss isn't there, I kind of end up being the go-to that if parents need something, I end up talking to them, but... And I guess I also talk to the tutors, but again, I see them often enough, we have a rapport. It's not just like random members of the public that I'm interacting with, or people that I don't see all the time. Usually. Depends. It's like it's in a controlled environment that I have to interact with people. It's perfect. I don't have to try and figure out how to interact with people on my own. But I am glad that I'm not the person that has to do most of the interacting with parents and stuff. I'm much happier interacting with the tutors and the students. Where was I going with this? I can't remember. I don't remember why I got into this topic about my job. Did I enjoy it? Really don't. Let's see here. Sometimes have vendors calling you when they don't receive their payment right away. I mean, yeah. I mean, one of my jobs is to answer the phone, to be fair, at work, but it's set up so that if anyone calls, it goes to, like, all of our phones, so any one of us can pick up. So I'll usually leave it until the last ring so that someone else will pick it up. They don't understand the timelines and think that the second they submit an invoice, they should be paid. It's like, yeah, oh gosh. Give it a second. Give us a chance to read the invoice. There's a reason there's a due date on it. That's a couple weeks out. Yeah. I am glad that that's... yeah. Don't gotta deal with that. Hi, buddy, what's up? There's a Fitzy boy here. He's back. What's up? You wanna come sit on my lap? Hi. You wanna come up? Come here. No, he wants me to follow him, probably to let him outside. You don't need outside right this second, buddy. You can wait until I'm done with these dice. Yes, hello, I see that you're back again. You have to be fully reconciled, then submit it into your system, which has 3 layers of approval, and that can take 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah. All of the paperwork and things. Buddy. Buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you here to knock things over and cause problems? Gotta go through all the red tape before it can be paid, yeah. Fitz, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you messing with over there? Uh-oh, he's got the flicky tail of excitement. He's got too much energy. All right. Excellent. Put that away. Let's see. Yay! Another one. Part of your problem is that your social workers tell vendors and clients that they can be paid pretty much right away. Yeah. It's always fun when there's another party that's giving wrong information. We have that at work too. Because on, like, off hours and stuff, calls go to, like, a call center. They so rarely give people the correct information on, like, where to go and things. It's like, oh boy. Most of the newbies to call their direct manager supervisor and tell them that it doesn't work that way. Yeah, that's kind of us with our call center. Especially when there's new people, because I mean, yeah, we've got multiple locations and stuff, so it's, but yeah, it doesn't work when the call center sends people to the wrong one of our locations for the thing that they need. Let's see, what time is it? It's only 6, okay. Hi, buddy. He's back. What do you want? Why are you back, buddy? He's down here on the floor. What's going on? I might go let the cat out real quick. I'm gonna go let the cat out. Turn the music up a second. I'll be right back. Hi, Coach. He did indeed want outside. Alright, I'm back. Such thick paint. Alright, there's another one done. I should probably take the pin out of here. I'll stab that in there for now. I might just finish up these ones, and then maybe we figure out... I don't know, I'm getting tired. I say like I haven't been tired all day. But maybe we finish up these ones and then call it. I kind of don't mind leaving some of these a mystery since they are supposed to be mystery dice. I'm thinking if I stream next week, it's probably gonna be sanding some more Patreon dice. I am slowly but surely catching up on them, and then we'll be able to get back to doing other interesting things on stream. That's not just pouring and inking and sanding Patreon D20s. Maybe we'll make some full sets or something. But I'm still catching up from the month of making videos in August. Because that really did... The month of videos took 3.5 months, to be fair. And everything... I did nothing else, so I didn't make any of the Patreon dice during that period. But we're almost caught up. I think I've got... all of the... Do I have all of the dice poured now? Let me look at my spreadsheet. Yes, I've got all of the dice through... Yes, I've got all of the dice that I need to have poured for the Patreon D20s, which is exciting. We'll have to do the February ones once February ends, but I have to wait for February to end to double check how many I need to make. But we're... The finish line... I mean, the finish line doesn't really exist, because it just keeps going, but the finish line of being caught up is in sight. And then we won't have to, we can do something else. Here's a question for you guys. What should I live stream once I'm done with all of these Patreon D20s? What other things would you like to see on stream? We could maybe do some painting. I do enjoy painting. That's a passion of mine. We could make, I don't know. We could make all sorts of different things. Like, should we do more miscellaneous crafts? Should we do some full D&D dice sets? We could make a jumbo set of jumbo dice. You like the mix of crafts? It is pretty fun to do. Lots of other things. I feel like streaming is kind of a great excuse to do some of the projects that I've been wanting to do and just haven't found the time to, and don't plan to do videos on. So maybe we'll try and mix some things up once I'm done with all the Patreon D20s. It's been a while since I've done some painting. I don't know what I'd want to paint though. Maybe we could do like a still life or something. We could try and follow a Bob Ross tutorial. That could be fun. Might be a short, like his videos aren't very long, so it might be a short stream. I guess we could do multiples. But I wouldn't mind getting the oil paints out and doing some of that. Trying that out. Actually, I don't know if I've ever tried to follow a Bob Ross tutorial. I think that might be fun as a stream. You guys would have to put up with me stopping and starting a whole bunch. I'd also need to figure out, like, cameras and things. I think probably I'd have the actual tutorial up in, like, a little window. Also, we've just run out of music. We started over. I should add some more stuff to my music playlist, too. You guys try painting? Painting's a lot of fun. That's really one of my passions, is painting. I've promised myself that I'll never paint for a living because I enjoy it too much. And I don't want it to ever be work. I say that, but I do kind of plan to film my next painting. I don't know if maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just do it. I feel like maybe that's part of the reason I haven't started it. Also just time, but haven't found the time. But I do have a painting that I've been meaning to do for a while now. I just haven't gotten around to. Girl just does a lot of painting and drawing. She doesn't do any videos. So, well, she doesn't need to. That's kind of what I was saying, though, about, like, I promised myself I'd never do painting for a living because I don't want it to be work. Like, I think you really don't need to monetize all your hobbies. I know that I'm a bit of a hypocrite with that. But I think it's great to have hobbies that you just do because it's fun and you want to. You can just do it for you. Don't have to do it to, you know, you don't have to do it for other people. I don't sell any of them. I have a bunch of paintings that I've done over the years. And I still need to get them all put up. I was gonna put them all up in my bedroom. I have a fairly blank wall in my room, and so I was gonna cover it in a bunch of my paintings because I don't sell my paintings. Which is a lot of commissions and sells a lot of our work. Oh, videos are so much. It's a whole other job, making videos. That's part of the reason I've stopped making stuff to add to my shop. Is I was like, do I want to make stuff to sell and then make videos of those things, or do I want my focus to be making things to sell, or do I want my focus to be making videos? And I was like, I think I want my focus to be making videos because it is a different beast, I think, trying to make videos. Yeah, it's a lot of extra work with videos. Fun though, but you gotta, like I said, like I was saying earlier, with YouTube videos, you gotta enjoy the process of making the videos, or it's just not worth it. Alright, we got these. I'm quite happy with those. I think the pink on the teal is really fun. It really makes them more interesting, because they were just half and half, and they still are just half and half. Fairly simple, solid color with sparkles. But I think the pink in there makes them feel a lot more interesting and varied. Pretty cool. Alright, and then we've got our nice orangey ones with our yellow. Very different vibes, which is what I'm going for. I like to have lots of different vibes with the Patreon dice. Do I want to keep going? Well, let's at least... Now they really remind you... Oh, I do kind of see the Neapolitan, yeah. Yeah, I see it. So we do still have these ones that I need to ink, and then a couple of miscellaneous ones. Ugh. The orange ones look citrusy. They do feel very citrusy. I ate an orange, literally, like right before stream. It kind of matches, honestly. I see the similarities between my orange peel and the dice. All right. We've done that. We've done that. We've done this. I know, they really match that orange. Oh, you know what we could do because I don't know if I want to ink these tonight. I kind of want to go find some food and chill. But we could see if we can get these to glow in the dark now that it's darker out. I'm gonna shove them under the light here. I've got a light off to the side. They are filled with glow-in-the-dark glitter. I'm gonna start turning off some lights. Let's see if I can get these to glow in the dark. All right, you guys ready? Oh, you can kind of see the monitor's kind of has. Yeah, there we go. Look, they glow in the dark. There's little flecks of glitter in there. You see all that glitter? Alright. Gotta turn all my lights back on now. But I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I'll leave some things a mystery. You'll see these eventually. I'll do a short of them from start to finish. But thanks for hanging out for the stream. Like I said, I may or may not be back next week, but at the very least I'll be back soon. I'm working on a pretty simple video at the moment, so I should have a video up pretty soon too. That's just gonna be, making some dice set to music. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week.